Hi there, signs up Pisces. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you guys. Hope you're doing really well. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to pull a Celtic cross for you from the Tarot of Oppositions. It's the cards, you know, where there's two pictures, one on each side, so we really don't have to, there's no need for a reversal, in other words. But so Pisces, I open up for your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides to join us. So we get messages here. It's for your highest good, always. All right. Messages for Pisces. If you end up liking this video, Pisces, please do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe so we can have you back. So what's the issue going on for Pisces reading next 48 hour? What's the main issue going on? The Eight of Swords. Feeling, this is the card of feeling restricted. Bound, restricted. Most of the time it's more anxiety than it is an actual situation that you couldn't get out of. So we'll see about that. I have Seven of Wands as the challenge. Standing up for yourself. You could be, look, I don't usually say this, but you could be having, somebody else could be making you feel kind of like you should be doing something or staying still in some way. And the Seven of Wands being the challenge would be that you'd have to stand up to this energy or this person. It's either, you know, of course it's all energy, but there's something to stand up to. What's the heart of the matter for Pisces? Ooh, yeah, okay. So it is about standing up to somebody, and it's about strength, about having strength to do so, basically. The confidence. And I mean, so you got the good side that you want strength, because that means that the heart is confident and sure and has good self-esteem here. So what's coming through is like, so what's the problem? If you know that you can do this, then what's the problem? Tell me the past energy. Nerves, maybe? King of Pentacles. Okay, what is the crowning energy? Six of Wands. And you see how it's coming out next to that strength? Wow. That's beautiful. That's your victory. That's your success. That's you celebrating. That's other people celebrating you too. So recognition, reward, Leo energy twice. So I'm being, no, more than twice. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Seven of Wands too. So really telling you to have that confidence. King of Pentacles is in the reverse in the past. Tell me about the future energy, and then we're going to get some clarification on this. Tell me about the future energy, please. Okay, future energy. I have the Eight of Pentacles. An interesting Eight of Pentacles, because it's kind of like this person has been working and somebody has spilt coffee, or there is some kind of mess to clean up, maybe involving work, or maybe something that's making it hard to work, maybe some kind of condition. We have 8 now. Which numbers are very important in tarot readings, and that can, you know, be about prosperity. You have 888, so this can be about you cultivating and bringing about prosperity. How are you feeling, Pisces? How are you feeling? Yeah, you have 888. You have 6, 7, and then 888. Oh, that's a nice one. That's the nice one. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords is how you're feeling. So you're probably feeling this energy of like being amped up, ready to change or ready to go after something. Tell me about in the environment. King of Wands. Ooh. This is an influence, and I think it's an influence for your prosperity, for your finances that will increase. In a really good sign with the King of Wands. Another Leo reference to your... yes, it can be Aries too, but the King of Wands is looked upon as like a leader. So I do relate it to Leo a little bit more. Either way, strong, fiery energy. Tell me about the hope or fear. The Wheel. Sometimes it's fate. Sometimes it's fate, and sometimes it's to like luck and right timing. And I think that is what, in a way, we're hoping for, the timing to be right. Hoping that fate is like on our side here. Of course it is. Anything that is destined for you will come your way. Tell me about the outcome. What's the outcome looking like? And there's a lot of connecting between this strength and confidence card and then what you're going after with the Knight of Swords. The Star. Let's get one more for the outcome. The Star and the Magician. Oh, wow. Oh, so I mean, with these cards, they're saying that there's something about your work that you're going to manifest that you really don't need to be that nervous about, even though acknowledging you probably are. It's already like foretold of your success. The Magician can make anything come out. And I mean, Six of Wands, Magician, this is really, really, really good energy. What's here? What is on the bottom? The Nine of Wands. Don't give up. I think that one wanted to pop out for some reason. Wanted to come out. So, all right. So we're going to take a look at this spread, and then we're going to pull some cards out. There's something about the Magician and the Eight of Swords. So I guess we'll start with the past, though. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is it's a king that you're not sure if this king is really committed or not. All you know is that there's something maybe even corrupt going on with the finances. Like there's some kind of leadership that's not what it seems or what it's supposed to be. If this is advice, like taking somebody's financial advice, it might have gone not so great. This can represent the husband character, but like I said, in the reverse would be like somebody that's kind of bailed on a commitment. Tell us more about the King of Pentacles. This could be Taurus energy for you. The Eight of Pentacles. So now you got so many freaking eights. I feel like the eights, look at that, and the Four of Wands. I feel like the eights alone are saying, get ready for some kind of prosperity. It's going to be different than what was in the past. There's something a little bit like fishy about this King of Pentacles energy and the Eight of Pentacles. There's something fishy about that. Goodness, Coco. Sorry, that would be the kitten. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords then. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. You have 7-7. This is about patience. And again, divine timing. choices, consequences, living with them, dealing with them. There's something somebody messed up from in the past that you're going to be dealing with in the future. I don't know. It's coming across to me as somebody else's thing that you're having to kind of like fix. Sometimes we get worried about the long term, about our choices that we have available to us in the long term. So it could be representing a little bit of that too. What are we having to stand up for with the Seven of Wands as the challenge? Or even defend against? You got another Six of Wands, you guys. Oh my gosh. No more waiting. It is time for you to stand up for the things that you work hard for. It's time for you to accept recognition and reward, because here again is another victory card. Wow. This is really good. This is quite amazing. So the heart of the matter is the strength. Tell me more about the strength. You should have a lot of confidence, I'm guessing, because of something from the past. Judgment is either announcements or like awakening to something, enlightenment. It can be forgiveness, especially, look, if you've got a Leo you're dealing with, or Virgo, or Aquarius, I would say Scorpio, Taurus, too. There's forgiveness, and there's something about that. Grace, gratitude, moving everything in the right direction. Making the heart feel better. So it's forgiving somebody for something. And like I said, that there's this recognition with the Six of Wands, both places. Crowning you is this recognition and reward. The King of Wands in your environment, if that's a person, then it's somebody that, well, it would be somebody that ends up being probably financially successful, and also inspiring to others. What about this Knight of Swords? What about this determined change that's coming in? Duh! You got Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yes. So what you're determined to do is to reverse this thinking. Like you're planning on getting out of anxious thoughts or anxiety. You're planning and you're determined to reach your goal, and you're going to free your mind in the process. Another Eight of Wands. I can't believe all these eights. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 so far. 5. Wow. Wow, guys. That's a lot. That's a lot of eights. 1 second. Okay, so yes, you have a lot of synchronicities in this reading. I can't believe all these repeating numbers. Pretty amazing for you. And the main number that's repeating the most is the 8. So there's something that if you are worried, don't worry too awful much about it. The King of Wands energy knows what to do. Inspiring others, and like I said, financially gifted is like a thing that this person would be good at. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, and what we can do to help it. Ooh, okay. So when it comes out like this, as far as like what can you do to help a situation, then what it's telling me is that there needs to be more thought on developing a strategy and keeping that strategy like to yourself. Because the Seven of Swords can be about tactics. There can be some deception. Now, I got to relay the message if the message is here. If something was working really well in the past, and then all of a sudden you find that something is not quite right here in the future, there could be deception coming from a King of Pentacle energy that you didn't even know about had that influence, or that was being deceptive here. Okay. I have 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So, but for most of you, this is going to be about a strategy moving forward. So I'm obviously not going to stop on, on this. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. The Hermit. The Hermit. Spending time reflecting, looking. Okay, and again, it's another card about thinking and going within, like for some kind of strategy that it is to develop. You know, with the Seven of Swords, the person, it's kind of assumed that the person is going into another, like the opposition's army camp, right? Or whatever, and then taking the swords so they don't have anything to fight with. It's kind of, it's a card of tactic and strategy. And this Hermit is saying, look deeper, because there's something else that you're to find. There's some kind of other information that you're to find, and it's within yourself. The enlightenment is within yourself. So what about the timing? Because this looks like, wow, great. So tell me about this wheel and what we are hoping for with timing. We are hoping, we're not going to see coming. There's some kind of good fate, good luck, something that you're destined for that you're not going to see coming. That you're not going to see coming. Tell me more, because this is so cryptic now. Tell me more about this. The Four of Pentacles. What you're not going to see coming involves you building power, like majorly. If you felt like you were not going places or you were getting stuck when it comes to prosperity, you're going to be building. You're going to be building, you're going to be setting things aside. You're going to actually be able to save. It's going to be like reliance on self completely. And a good job at that too. I think something is really fated here for you. I think that's why that's coming across like that. So now we have the Magician with the Star with the Nine of Wands. This is, to me, this is saying don't give up on creating that dream that you've had ever since you were little. Ever since you were little, what was the thing that you said that you were going to do, or that you, what was the passion that motivated you? Don't give up on that. Your persistence will pay off. Something's not, I'm being told to say that something is not gone. Like something is not far-fetched. Something is not gone. You do have some kind of ability to see something through. This is an awful lot of cards, but we'll look at them. So I have the Ace of Swords. That's the truth, the clarity. Is that something's not over, that you definitely can create this magically. You're going to pull out of any kind of temporary financial hardship. You won't be alone while you're doing this. You won't feel lonely. This energy can also be about getting some really good results when it comes to like some health matters too. Your change is inevitable when you're determined and you're focused. The change is inevitable. It's going to go in the direction that you want. And this is you. I feel like these two swords here too. The truth, the clarity, the idea of what direction to go in to pull you out of this hard time. The Page of Pentacles. This is that new adventure. So for some people, it is about, or for most people, it's an investment, and that an investment that will pay off. And it could be just the start of something. It could be something small. The Queen of Wands here in the reverse has to do with you finding your confidence, and well, needing to find more of your confidence and have a little bit more hope here. So we have the Page of Cups, which is the hopeful card, seeing something as like, even with work, it could be that something with work is going to be just made over, like a makeover, and it's here. It's a hopeful new start. And then you have the Sun and the Three of Pentacles. And when I say you're not going to do something alone, there's something that you will not have to do by yourself. This Sun energy can bring in new new situations, new opportunities, new relationships. What does the sun do too? It helps plants grow. It helps growth. It helps with energy, vitality. And the Three of Pentacles is, no, you're definitely not going to be doing this alone. You'll have guidance. And any area that you're needing some kind of education or skill, the sun energy will be there to light it up, to let you know what it's about, and where, what areas and how to get it. Like, I feel like the energy is just going to open up to you. Wow. This is one of the best readings I've seen for you in a long time, Pisces. I like it. All these 8s are ridiculous, but a very, very good, good sign. And whatever direction is yours, once you get that focus, you're going to be determined, and some good things are here. We also have 2 pages. Oh my Lord, look. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite card. Archangel Raphael says, expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, and then you put the name in. That is amazing. And that's what I was picking up too with that 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, is that somebody's health is going to be better. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. This might be a period of frustration and lessons to be learned with the funnel. And I have bread, period of prosperity and abundance, which is what the sun is representing to you too. And goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I think that's that 4 of Pentacles energy. Okay, and then we're going to pull a fortune cookie, some fairy dust. If fairy dust wants to come out. It's kind of all... Sexuality came out first. It's talking about how existing relationships could find, more passion. Trust your intuition on the bottom. Opportunities for marriage and a good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. I also have jealousy. Watch who you trust your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors. Reconnect with nature to replenish. And friends, all the love your light extends. Its reflection in chosen friends. And guys, if you enjoyed that and you want a private reading, just reach out to me in the description box as an email and you can get one of those. So thank you so much. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.